flood in our comment section na how can you just say that you could forgive and not look for justice?
Yeah.
I'm sure you got that
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
This will give all the criminals yung freedom na, we can do crime kasi pag Christian, they can just forgive.
This is where people have to understand how big God is. When God commands me to forgive because He gave us His word. Remember, the Bible says, be at peace with all men as much as possible. But then the next section talks about never take your own revenge. The Bible says, don't ever take your own revenge. Leave room for the vengeance of God. What does that mean? My job is to forgive. What is God's job? Vengeance is His. Then I can honestly be at peace.
Did you file a case against them? Pinakulong niyo po ba sila lahat?
No.
Why? Yun ang tanong nila, why?
You know, to file a case, my daughter has to go to a medical exam, which is really traumatic if you ask me. Proof of rape, etc. Can you imagine what she will go through? To relieve the trauma, going to the police, in my mind, what's the use? First of all, I don't even have a record of those identities. We don't know who did it. Lord, you know who they are. Take care of justice. But what we heard is many of them, they died. Because God has His way of bringing justice. But we don't have to waste our energy or time looking for revenge. If you don't forgive, you are the prisoner. And I've seen people, they became captive, enslaved by bitterness and anger.
Because of the unwillingness to forgive.
Who commands us to forgive?
Jesus.
And remember what my daughter said? She said, if God has forgiven me of my sin, who am I not to forgive others? That is an amazing statement.
A mature statement from
15
a
years old.
15-year-old.
Yes. And the truth is, because we did not take vengeance, God gave my daughter the heart to forgive, and all of us, look at the blessing. We're able to sleep well. We don't have any trauma because God is supernatural. You follow God, and the peace of God is going to overwhelm us.
How can a father forgive the rapists of his daughter? And you were able to do it.
The only reason why I can forgive is because I have been graciously